Let's go. Mama told me. Yeah. Black paisley. Mama told me. Yeah. Come on. Mama told me. One day I'ma grow up big and I'ma be a king. And my papa told me it's okay to sing when shit hurts. Don't forget your dreams, cause they'll get you through this so-called life they call living, but I call it strange, and I bet I'll do it.
Yo, what's going on, everyone? Yums Crackers here. What you guys are watching right now is a 133 kill specialist quad Moab penta Moab fail on the map Resistance. In this game, I'm using the CM901 silencer extended mags. This is a pretty cool game. I do believe this may be the world's first CM901 quad, but I'm really not going to title that just for the simple fact that I don't find it that impressive, considering the fact that it's on Resistance, I'm using support, and these enemies were absolutely horrible. So this isn't going to be about the gameplay at all. I'm actually going to leave it off very soon here. My team will actually be in the description, so thanking them, because I don't want to waste that much time for my part of this. But I just wanted to introduce the gameplay, and I'm actually going to leave it off right here with my friend. I actually heard him tell me a funny story over Xbox, and I thought it was pretty funny, and I asked him if he wanted to do a commentary for my channel, and he said yes. So guys, this is his name is Talkstar. If you guys haven't heard of him before, he only does have one video on his channel, so this is going to be his second ever commentary. So I actually think that he's a better commentator than me, and he's only had one commentary. So hope you guys enjoy it. Please don't hate on him. This is his second ever commentary, and his link will be in the description, so definitely go check him out. So anyways, hope you guys enjoy the gameplay and enjoy this funny story. So this has been Yums Crackers, and I am out. Peace.
Hey, what's going on, everybody, on Yums' channel? I'm Isaac or Talkstar, and I wanted to share a funny story because it gave me the opportunity to share a video on his channel. I'm very grateful, and here we go. So one time, me and my friend, we were going to go on vacation, and we were going to go to the Kalahari in Wisconsin. If you don't know what the Kalahari is, I believe there's like at least 3 of them around the country, and it's this nice water park place. There's an indoor one and an outdoor one. And when we went, it was like 20 degrees outside. More, not 20, but I was exaggerating. But it was pretty cold for a winter day, and this was like in the middle of July. So we just went to the indoor one, and when we were there, my friend was like, dude, we're going to get babes all day. We're just going to look for women and scope them out and make them jump on us. And I'm just like, dude, I don't think that we're going to get women because this is like a water park and most children go here. So I'm not expecting to find women. But that's what he just kept talking about in the car. And we get there, and he's scoping out, and he's like, oh, looking for all these women. And I'm just looking for some rides to ride. And we get there, and he goes to this, like, surfing thing. You know, one of those things that pushes the water at you? And you're, like, on that little boogie board or whatever it is. And the water's pushing you back, and you have to try to, like, stand on it or something. He went to go on the line for it, and I didn't want to go because my shorts were a little loose. And I really didn't want them to fly off. So I just stood next to this random girl. And I was about to make my move and be like, hey, what's up, smiley face? And right when I was about to do that, she was like, are you going to like go on this? And I'm like, no, I'm not going to go on it. And she's like, why not? And I'm just like, because my shorts will fly off. And she's like, look, my friend's doing it. Your shorts won't fly off. Just tie him tight. And I'm just like, no, my friend's going to go on it. And he'll be fine because he wants to do it. And she's like, all right, well, she just finished, so we're going to go. And I'm like, but I don't want to go on this. And she's like, would you rather just come with us? And I'm like, yeah, that'd be great. So we're about to head to, like, the big water slide, and we're all going to ride on it because it's 2-person car. And I was going to sit with the one girl, and he was going to sit with her friend. And I was thinking, like, this is a match made in heaven. I was going to sit with the pretty one, and he was going to sit with the other one. Other meaning not the one that I want. So we're about to get up there, and we're going through Lazy River to get to the top of the water slide. And we're right about to get to the top, and this random guy just comes right up next to the girl that I was going to go with, and is like, hey, what's up? And she's like, oh, hey. And I'm like, oh, do you know him? And he's like, no. And he just decides to follow us the whole time and go up to the top of the water slide. And they're just like, oh, I guess you can fit 3 to 1 car. And I'm just like, yeah, let's see. Maybe I'll just take all the babes to myself. No. So all 3 guys had to sit together, and then since the girls were friends, they got to sit together. which I thought was bogus because they screamed the whole way, and I was like, I could comfort you and you could latch onto my body, which I did not see a problem with. But this guy had to come along and ruin it. So we kept going on water slides and stuff like that, and I was getting pretty bored. So we went back to that like boogie board thing again. And it was my turn. There wasn't much of a line. So I was last out of everybody to go, and I'm doing it and I'm just going, and the water's like pushing my mouth in. I couldn't see a thing, and I just feel my shorts about to slip. And I'm like, "Oh, this is not good." So I reach down, grab my shorts off the board, and I get stuck at the top of the thing with water pushing me, with my pants falling off, and I'm just like holding them. I'm like, oh no, my pants are gonna fall off in front of these girls, and it was terrible because it was so embarrassing. I go back and I'm like, yeah, I told you I didn't want to go on this, and she's like, oh no, you did fine. I'm like, fine? I'm pretty sure that I was stuck for like half an hour, and you just sitting there watching, but. So we were about to leave, and I'm like, dude, this is getting really boring, so let's just go and eat and leave these girls with this guy. He can have them. That's okay. They weren't as gorgeous as Kate Upton or Ariana Grande. Actually, Jennifer Lawrence is really attractive. So, back to the topic. He's over there, and he's like, all right, fine, let's go. And they're like, oh, you guys are going to go get food? Well, we're really hungry. You should bring us some food back, like some nachos. And I'm like, no, 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 no. We're just gonna go eat. And she's like, no, you should really bring us some food. And they like both walked in closer and like started to tilt my head down to like look at their breasts. And I was like, this is good, but gosh, not my food, because I didn't want to be responsible for having to like bring them back food and then them be mad at me. So I point at my friend who's just sitting there doing nothing the whole time. He's just walking along with us while I'm trying to like flirt with the girls, and he's like, dude, we're gonna get the babes, and he does nothing the entire time. He's just standing off to the side. It made me laugh. So I point at him, I'm just like, dude, it's his parents, so that means it's his food. And they both walk over to him, and they're like, hey, you should bring us some food, and started tilting his head down. His eyes got so big, like so big, and he's like, what? And the girl's like, nachos? His head was like right in their boobs. And I'm pretty sure that was the first time he ever got boob. And he was so pumped about it. We were on the way back, and he's telling like his dad and stuff like that, and like texting his friend. And he tried to tell me, he's like, dude, you remember when she did it? And I'm like, dude, I was there. I remember. Don't worry, I'm not gonna forget. And he called it the nacho story. So he talked about the nacho story for like a solid week and a half. I think it's finally blown over out of his mind now. But that's the story of how my friend got his first boobies. So yeah, guys, I really hope that you guys enjoyed. That was the nacho story. And big shout out to Yums Crackers for letting me post on his channel again. He's going to leave my link in the description down below if you want to see a video from me. I post them all the time. Not really. This is only the second commentary I've ever made. So cut me some slack if I didn't do too well. But thanks again for watching. I'm out. Peace.